It's been a while, guys, but it's time for our sports but not sports segment, where we talk about sports-related stuff. There just won't be any stats or plays here, because they probably wouldn't be correct anyway. Except Marlon Favorite is here. He's going to help us out. All right, so we're starting off with the championships of all championships. I want you guys to take a look at this one. In Finland, young girls between the ages of 10 and 18 compete in sports that simulate traditional equestrian events, like dressage and show jumping, except do you see the main point here? It's not real horses.
Wow.
wait. Marlon has no reaction.
Oh.
I'm shocked this is a sport.
I'm shocked. I would have loved this when I was, in middle school. I would have loved it. I was a big old nerd. Like, would have loved to actually horse race, but I grew up in Dallas and I would have loved this.
I would have loved to actually horse race, but this would not be a substitute for me.
You have to have a really big imagination to really want to do this. You have to, because when I first saw this video and I saw this young lady coming around the curve, nearly jumping over there, almost breaking, or tearing her Achilles heel or springing a knee or something, going over this deal and turning. So you're taking a basketball court, volleyball court essentially, and turning it into a horse race. With not real horses.
I think you're right.
That's really sports, not some
ridiculous.
sports like
it's
this
ridiculous,
is definitely.
But
that's almost too much imagination for me, right?
It's
like
much.
me just in my bed sleeping and I played a whole sport and sprained an ankle and I haven't moved. Yeah, this was not for me.
Yeah, but if I had a daughter and she wanted to do this though, instead of like go out to the mall or like be on her phone, I'd probably be like, okay, like if this is what you want to do.
There is the positive. Young ladies could be doing much worse with their lives.
Yes.
That's true. That
it is ridiculous.
You do have to take every negative and turn it into a positive. So if y'all want to do that, that's fine. But
I'm with you. We can find a happy medium because they're over here.
If my little boy's talking about doing this, I will look at them like they're crazy, and I will feed them toast bread, no butter, and water for dinner. Next subject.
Wait, is that how you punish your children? Because we need to talk about punishments in your household. Wait, I have never.
No butter, water. They're feeding them.
Yeah.
The bread is going to fill them up, water to quench their thirst.
You are such a harsh
But for
parent.
participating in a sport like that, your mom will probably be worse.
Marlon, I never am ready for you. All right, let's move on to a boxing match, because this one is interesting. The family gets involved. All right, so Andre Darrell's uncle, Leon Lawson Jr., jumps into the ring and sucker punches his nephew's opponent. So they were having a fight, and basically he punches the other guy after the bell rings. You guys know, I don't know how this goes. All right, so after he hits him, which was an illegal hit, I believe, the uncle gets mad, and so he gets in the ring and hits him. Just look at this.
Including the uncle of Andre Darrell right there, Leon Lawson Jr., who punched Uzcategui. Now, in the midst of after the punch, there was a melee. The uncle, Leon Lawson Jr., then left.
I mean, he hit him. So much so that he's going to be arrested once he's found. He hasn't turned himself in yet. But I guess that is difficult if you know he hit him illegally. Am I saying that right?
Yes, he didn't have any boxing gloves on.
Right.
Facts. And he wasn't involved in the fight. The rules of boxing is only two boxers. Two boxers can fight, 1 versus 1. So for him to come in and just whop, and then he didn't just hit him once.
Oh,
he went twice.
The other guy though did hit his nephew when he wasn't supposed to and knocked him out. So I can understand being mad.
Yeah. I'm a crazy Italian woman. If someone hit my godchild, I might have to hold myself back.
You might have to jump in there.
Like a sucker punch, I would have to, maybe.
That's what it was. It was a sucker punch.
Yeah.
So I'm not really mad at him for doing it.
A tough sucker punch. Did y'all see that? Did you see him, like, all the skin?
Yeah, he wasn't even ready. I was like, homeboy, aren't you a boxer? Can you defend yourself?
At least the second one.
Yeah, the second, then he's coming for third, and you're still like, oh.
Man.
Anywho, let's move on and talk about some hair. Deron Williams, I think I'm saying his name right, of the Cleveland Cavaliers, is making headlines for his hair, or sadly lack thereof. Okay, so let's take a picture with the hair. Usually looks like, sadly, it's getting a little bit thin. Okay, so that's why he's going through some struggles. All right, well, we actually have the picture of his spray painted hair.
Oh, spray painted hair.
I don't know what exactly it is, but it's shiny and it's a coating and it looks like something that
almost
goes
looks
on a
like
car
Drake
tire.
right there.
It's black. That's what it is. Some barbers use that, but it's usually used for the lining.
But he put it on his whole head.
He just said, let's just shine.
You
just see the whole deal.
You have a full head of hair, Marlon. But if it started to thin, would you hang on for dear life or let it go?
No way. I'm going straight Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
You would just
And I
take
keep
it
my
off.
goatee. Get my little Leonard Fournette on, you know? Cut all this off, get the goatee going. Hello.
Especially an athlete. I love like a nice bald head. It's so clean. I don't know. I like a bald head.
I can't do the lining can't do the George Jefferson, if that makes sense.
That's when the little
I could do the Jordan. Yeah, he got the little line in his bald spot.
Not.
I just gotta let go.
Here's my other concern. You are sweating on a court profusely. How can you be so sure that whatever they have put on your head is not going to come dripping down the sides?
You can't.
Taking that risk.
Put it to you like that. Don't toss me that towel. Hey, man, here you go. Whoa. Straight on. Another black spots on it, because I know it's definitely, it comes out. You know, barbers, when they usually just hit your lining for it, and it's just usually for that day you're going.
Is that what it is?
That's that. So a lot of guys, I'll keep it 100. That's what we do over here on the 504.
That is what we do.
No, yeah, I'm learning.
We keep it 100. So what happens is when we go get freshened up sometimes, now, today when I got my lining, I didn't go through the whole black deal. But
then
like
you get a fresh lining for us.
Yes,
That's very kind.
I got to keep it.
You look good. I mean, we don't get to judge because I feel like there's some really good hair going on on this couch.
Y'all are strong. So. And Marlon came with a new do. Okay, so that's what it is, the little black stuff they put on the lining.
Sometimes. So when you see a brother lining looking fresh and it's like crispy, that's what it is.
Oh, crispy lining. I had no idea they were adding stuff to theirs. All right, we got one more. A hilarious video. It's Naval Academy students trying to climb a monument, which is on the Naval Academy grounds. They grease it down, and then they have to put some kind of hat on top. Look at this mess.
Oh,
wow.
They did this for 2 hours till they were able to get to the top. Oh, this looks smelly, first off. There's grease involved. Look at this. So they finally get up there.
2 hours?
2 hours of rubbing on people's bodies who's sweating and greasing, and I'm confused what this has to do with the Navy.
In the Navy, in the Navy.
I'm as confused as you. This seems a little... Is there a time limit? Like, are they trying to beat, like, is it a class thing? Is it just they go out there and grease themselves up one day? Let's see if we can do it.
I think it's one of their final challenges in the Naval Academy.
Okay.
I'm just very confused.
You know what's the next challenge after they finish that one?
What's that?
The shower challenge.
What's the shower challenge?
I'm pretty sure everybody's scratched all up, and so when that hot water hits you, ooh.
Just for everything that you accomplish in the Navy, this seems crazy.
I have never heard of such a thing. He always brings something that I'm like, what is Marlon
You
talking
need to write like a Marlon dictionary.
Hello. Message. Surely will. Have to.
Is it tough when you would shower after football?
Okay, if I just, correct. So when I was playing arena football and I got a couple of scratches on me, and you got to hit the showers after, you're gonna just take the pain for a second because you're gonna feel it. So that's a monument. That's all concrete. You're sliding down. Pretty sure you have brush burns and everything. So the shower challenge is gonna be the next challenge. Well, probably was the next challenge for them. The next couple of day challenge because I'm pretty sure that 2 hours of just concrete.
It's impressive.
That is the sports expertise that we needed on this show.
So
it's not so sports. Message.
You know what my favorite thing about that is? It is sports but not sports, but Marlon has renamed it for us.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. What do you call it?
Did I say sports but not sports?
No. Oh. That's okay. Stick with us, guys. We'll be right back after the break.